Hello everybody, it's GuidingHalo this morning. I just wanted to come on here and have a cup of coffee morning with you. Cheers to the morning. I feel that someone has been looking for a North Star, somewhere to head to, something that needs to be their compass, their all around thing that they go to. I'm going to close the door here shortly because the traffic's making noise, but the air feels so beautiful, and the sound, and the birds were chirping. It was amazing. Sun feels good on my feet. Oh, it just feels wonderful. I truly am having a beautiful day so far, and you know, I didn't hardly sleep a wink last night. I spent a lot of time in meditation, however, and in meditating on my thoughts and things I've been going through, things that all of us have been going through, I think I've come to a little bit of different realizations about a few things. Am I going to share them with you? Yes, I am. And they're going to come out in the readings, guaranteed. So this is going to be my reading for Virgo, for what Spirit wants you to know, how we can best move forward in August. All right? And we're going to start with, call it Baron Reed Animal Spirit Oracle Book. Okay, and cards. So for those who don't know how this reading goes, I pull 3 cards and then pull tarot around it, and they pull some more energetic cards on the flip side to see actually what's up. All right, let's see what the Divine's got for us today, for us Virgos, for August. All of August, what should we really focus on? What's the energy we should embrace most? What will bring us the most victory and happiness? And what will help our soul rise in elevation? Okay, I just got told to pull one of these. This is the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. What should we be focusing on to help ourselves move with ease and grace through August? What's coming towards us? What do we need to know, Divine? What do we need to know? Oh, that one right there. Take a break. No word of a lie. This card came out in the last reading I did. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, but we're going to pull another one. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. I feel like I've been off the treadmill for months and months. I don't work near as hard as I used to. You know, I mean, take a break. They're telling me to further take a break. Break the chain. So take a break. It could be that somebody is taking, we're going to have to absorb a break or a hit to something. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So taking a hit for the ancestors, getting rid of a lot of generational fears, generational understandings that really have not served anybody. So this is really about generational things that we live with, things that we've been learned since we were like, you know, 0 in our mama's womb. 0 in our mama's womb. Someone here, when your mother got pregnant, I believe that she was thinking about having an abortion. And she didn't. And you were born. And you were born to her. And I think there's some sort of feeling like you weren't wanted nonetheless, even though she still chose you, chose to have you. But the memory and the emotion that you came into this life with was feeling unwanted. So that is what you remain here with now and struggle with today, still feeling unwanted. Take a break from that and break the chain of the feeling unwanted. Dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. So what truth is coming in about this, you being wanted or unwanted? It's something about taking a break so the divine can step in and break an ancestral chain that's going on here. Something that really needs to be let go of in order for you to have further success. This one, this one, this one, this one. There's so many. Okay. The next one we're pulling is a big one. Oh, that's the wrong one. So is that, so is that. These ones don't even belong in this deck, but I'll read it. These are the ones that were yesterday. So someone's busy unpacking their life, but transformation is happening, and it's about communing with the fullness that is you. New love. Embrace this opportunity of love. See, here we go. Not worthy. I don't deserve love. If my mother didn't even love me, if she would even consider abortion, then she wouldn't love me. How about let's look at the fact that you are breathing. She loved you so much, she put all of her pain aside, all of her fears aside, and brought you into this world nonetheless. You want to talk about love? That, my friends, has got to be pure love to step past that, to love someone that much, to bring them into the world, regardless of what you were feeling. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. Love makes the difference. Yeah, I'm going to put these ones back. So we'll just keep that one there. I'm going to pull one from this deck. This is the, this one. Alana Fairchild, I believe. No, yeah. Alana Fairchild, White Light Oracle Guidebook. And cards, of course. We'll read this one shortly. Once I pull this one, what do you have for us? What guidance can you give us of where our soul is at and the things we really need to understand here? Because there's somebody who has lived their whole life not feeling wanted, not feeling loved, not feeling like you will ever be first choice, and you're taking that into your relationships, you're taking that into your friendships, feeling like you've got to fight for any standing or any ground that you get. This is a big deal. And this here is card 22. This is a 6. And this one is 88, which deduces to a 16. But it's 88. So the 8s are about walking away from the turmoil, buckling down, getting the work done, sending communication back and forth, and kind of being in a temporary prison around yourself about it. Those are all the 8s of the tarot deck. I'm trying to think of the 8 in a major arcana, and I can't peg it at the moment. I know you all go, oh, it's this. But I will get to know what it is when the moment's right. This card is mixed in with this, and it doesn't belong in this deck. We have Guardian of the Amahut. Kate, there's a truth that you know. You have got to trust your inner knowing here. And this is a card that reduces to a 6 as well. You have got to trust your inner knowing here. I'm telling you, there is a truth that you know, and you need to choose to know the truth just because you can. This is a big deal. You have owls on either side of you. The wisdom, the knowledge that you have is impeccable. And I have to say that it's entirely possible you've been using it to its full force. Now, if you've been in a situation where you feel that you weren't wanted before you even came into this world, I'm going to tell you right now, you were wanted. You were wanted. Spirit needed you here. Your journey is so important. It's so important. I can't even emphatically say it enough. Oracle of Chaldea. Let's read this one. Oracle of Chaldea, card number 37, which makes a 10. So we have 4, 6, 6, 16, which equals a 7, I guess. So 4, 6, 6, 7, and 8. And this card is 37, so it equals a 10. Let's read this card first, okay? We'll read this Oracle of Chaldea, card number 37. I don't remember how many cards are in this deck. Well, I almost turned right to it. Look at that. So, the Oracle of Chaldea. Continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than feels natural. See, this is what the taking a break is. Allow the divine to break the chain for your ancestors. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go whilst the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There is no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. There are times when being present in the body and feeling our truth is challenging. We may be unsure how to hold space for our own emotional and psychological state. Humans are complex creatures, and the authentic healing journey requires us to have patience with ourselves. We need to know when it is safe to delve into a matter with full faith that even if things feel out of control, we are connected to a power supportive spiritual network and our own wisdom. And that's enough to handle whatever arises, even if we tremble somewhat during the process. We can imagine that the wounded self lives in a room in the mansion of our soul. When that room has not been entered in a long time, it may have become a scary place in our minds, a place to avoid. That is part of how humans protect themselves. Living in such a split and defended state is not tenable forever, but for a time, it can serve a useful purpose, allowing us to build the strength and awareness we need to address the situation. We do what we can to grow and prepare to enter that room, to open it and rescue the beautiful aspect of our soul that's been waiting for such a time to come. To prepare for such a heroic healing moment, we can connect with the spiritual realms of light as a source of love and strength. During such downtime with the divine, we can learn about ourselves beyond our wounded parts. While we know we have some healing to do, we also understand that alongside our vulnerability, there is courage, wisdom, and confidence. By acknowledging our wounds and also affirming our strengths, we ready ourselves to take our next steps. The Chaldean is the devotee to the light of spirit. When the Oracle of Chaldea comes to you, it is an encouragement to rely on the light. Embrace practices that help you feel connected to the light. Grow your trust in the spirit within you. This is not about ignoring where you need healing. It is about knowing at a deep level that you are loved. Look at that one, I tell you. You are loved, you are wanted, you are special, you are kind. You're spiritually guided, divinely held, worthy, and capable of healing. As your trust in the spiritual light within you and your connection to the spirit world increases, so too will your readiness to acknowledge and engage with that which needs healing. You'll feel safe and supported and ready to move on. You may feel your relationship with spirit is already strong enough to support such a process. In this case, the oracle is an encouragement to embrace your readiness and allow the grace of your spiritual journey to expand in all areas of your life. This oracle augurs a spiritual growth spurt, a forward leap on your path of healing and awakening. It is a reminder that no matter how large a challenge may loom, you can continue to grow your spiritual connection. So it is always more powerful than anything else. The healing process. Find a comfortable position in which to relax. If you would like to light a candle for this process, do so with care for safety consideration. You could also have a crystal or anything else that reminds you of the light, placed where you gaze upon it. Connect consciously to your breathing. Notice the flow of the breath in and out. Allow your breath to lengthen and deepen naturally. Let yourself become fully present in this moment. You can then imagine, feel, visualize, or intend you are drifting into a beautiful realm of light. You may like to close your eyes or gaze at a beautiful crystal or flickering candle to help you relax and sense the light on an inner level. Allow your awareness to dwell in the soft and inviting inner realm of light. Let it be a pleasurable and soothing experience. Let the light take on various colors if that suits you. What colors feel best? You can imagine, feel, visualize, or intend that your soul can absorb those colors with delight and pleasure, as though an inner hunger or thirst is being fulfilled, resulting in further peace and relaxation. Be in this process of light bathing color therapy for as long as it feels good for you. When you are ready, ground yourself with some gentle physical movement and hydrate your body. You have completed your healing process. Well, looks like today's message was a message of healing that inner child, that beautiful little you that didn't ever feel like you were wanted, didn't ever feel like you were loved, maybe felt like you were thrown away. Perhaps you were, in some sort of extent, thrown away. But you were not thrown away by the divine. If you are living and you are breathing, you are still here. And the divine has had you all of this time in their very capable, loving arms. Card number 22, Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. Let's read it. I feel like someone feels like they've been in a pressure cooker and that you feel like the heat is getting unbearable. Truth transcends illusion. Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye, even with its reflective wings and body. Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion. And that's exactly what these owls are here for too. You have an inner knowing of the truth already, and these owls are absolute proof of it. Wise, smart. They see everything. They could turn their head in a 360-degree turn. But yeah, you maybe like to put that whole thing down and not even focus on it, but we're gonna. Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insight that comes seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communion with you. A lighting when you are preoccupied, Dragon Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirit who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experience it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of inside world. And there is a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty space, guiding us on our journey, open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks. Did you really think the world of the sense is all there is? From the hidden mystic realms, signs are being sent to you, but perhaps you have perceived separation and convinced yourself that you are on your own. I think right from birth you're convincing yourself you are on your own and always have been, always alone, so therefore you may as well therefore stay. Wrong answer, my friends. You have fallen into spiritual amnesia and forgotten your connection to a living, loving, always supportive universe. If so, rub the sleep out of your eyes, my friend, for Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of all the love and support available to you in every moment. There is an organizing principle underlying the events you have experienced, and Dragonfly Spirit can help you see it, and trust that Spirit has your back. Let go of the illusion of chaos and randomness. Love is here, so follow the signs that appear serendipitously. As you pay attention to the magic all around you, you will know you are on the right track. I want to tell you guys, when you live a life of absolute trust that Spirit has you, you're going to falter, I guarantee you. You are. But in the general sense, this is what you trust. This is how you've been moving on. But someone is having some time of doubt here. You're having some time of doubt. And how is this even possible that I can be loved when I was already thrown away once? You can't negate the fact I was thrown away. And you can't negate the inner knowing that you are a spiritual being and that you are loved. So you can choose to stay in this lack of love energy because somehow it seems to support the necessity that you have here. Or you can understand how absolutely beautiful and lovable you are and whose Spirit brought you here to be. And it's important this all happen right now. I am telling you. It's really, really important. I'm going to tell you why. Because new love is coming this way, my friend, as if a shooting star to land in the palm of your hand. Embrace this new opportunity of love that is here. This may pertain to work opportunities or spiritual growth. If you have had an issue with your mom due to, I don't care what it is, I'm going to challenge you guys to go make a phone call. I think that's a brilliant idea. Go make a phone call. It's not about having that person in your life forever. It's about clearing up what's stuck in you. And what is stuck in you is that there has not been forgiveness. When we hold on to all of this lack of love, lack of we're not good enough, lack of all these sorts of things, all we end up doing is shooting ourselves in the foot. And we don't want to do that anymore. We need to break ancestral patterns to heal them so we can rewrite the future. A life is work. It's a life's work, not a season's work. Get off the treadmill. There's a treadmill you have been forward pushing. The divine would like you to get off the treadmill and actually live from a heart space. Oh, someone's past loved one. I'm going to read this card first. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. This is all about someone trying to heal something in ancestral patterns. Someone whose past is coming through. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So I don't even know if it's that you're worrying about them, but I think perhaps you're worrying about what they think about what's going on here in your relationship with your family. And they want you to know that they love you. Regardless of what's going on, they love you. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. The divine's got you in the palm of their hands, my friends. You will feel the urge to make that phone call. You will feel the urge. Perhaps you've already been feeling the urge or trying to find a way to bring peace between family members or peace with your heritage or something. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. There's somebody in your life who's been very supportive that you are no longer, whoever this is for, that you're not talking to right now. And they were very supportive of you using this form of communication. Perhaps it was them who got the whole situation going and prepared you in a certain way, whether through lessons in the arts or whichever, that helped bring this all about, your life about for you as it is now. And what you have created. If you're going to blame your parents forever for what's happened to you and who you've become, then you've got to also thank them for showing you who not to be. If it was that bad, then somehow they showed you who not to be. Tony Robbins, it's a famous saying from him. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. I think there's some real big healing that needs to happen here. Real big healing for my Virgo friends. What time are we at? 25 minutes already. These oracle readings that Spirit wants you to know can be long. So we have not blocked anymore, not wanting to block it anymore. Someone coming in to give an offer that you may very well want to refuse because you're in this attitude of lack of love. I don't deserve it. But someone's coming out of being blocked. Maybe someone was physically blocked on a phone, like blocked through messages. And I think someone's going to change that. There's a huge opportunity here. The Divine's giving you to step into your power, to step into something absolutely beautiful and brand new. Beautiful and brand new. You wonder if there's going to be a victory. I don't think you're going to see it as a celebration. I think you feel it's going to go back to the same thing it always has been, regardless of what you do. Yeah, because we have somebody who's hurt, and you know this person's hurt. You know that if you reach out to this person, it's going to cause pain and stress and anxiety. And you don't want to do that to yourself. So, do you know that? Or is that what your fears are telling you? Look at that. 2 aces. Passionate offer, finances, and a passionate offer. There's something here between ancestral lines, whether it's a parent in this life, past life, I don't care what it is, that needs to be healed. And it's something that's been stopping you up from having healthy relationships. I hope this resonates. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you again soon. Blessings.